Hello, my name is Felix Adi Pramono, or usually people call me Felix Jewang. I live in Indonesia. I'm a hermit crab hobbyist, researcher, and a seller as well. Thank you very much for CrabCon 2025 committee that has trusted me to bring this topic. Indonesia is the land hermit crab capital of the world, since there are at least 13 recorded land hermit crab species, which are Birgus latro, or the giant coconut crab, Genebita brevimanus, Genebita cavipes, Genebita chelebensis, Genebita granularis, Genebita lila, Genebita moluccensis, Genebita patsiae, Genebita perlatus, Genebita pseudorugosus, Genebita rugosus, Genebita variabilis, and last but not least, Genebita violaceans. My talk this year is about the increase of hermit crab hobbyists and the growing communities, especially in my country, Indonesia, that contributes to the increase of hermit crab hunting and poaching. It doesn't matter whether the contribution is small or large, the increase of hermit crab hobbyists and communities correlates with the demand increase of land hermit crabs to be sold as pets. The growing number of hobbyists in Indonesia and some other countries, for example, China and Vietnam, has triggered people to poach or to do illegal hunting or collecting of hermit crabs from some particular areas in this world. The most recent news we got was about the poaching of Genebita purpureus from Okinawan Prefecture in Japan. There are several meanings of to poach as a verb, and according to the Merriam-Webster dictionary, the closest meaning to our hermit crab world is to take or to catch or to harvest by illegal methods. In my country, Indonesia, to catch or to harvest land hermit crabs from the wild for any species still can be done by any person, as long as the activity is not done in any wildlife reserve. Or in another word, Indonesian government has not established any restrictions or limitations about which land hermit crab species can be harvested from the wild and which ones are protected from wild catching, except for Birgus latro or coconut crab that has been declared as protected species since late 1980s decade. Social media contributions to poaching and excessive hunting. This is the conventional land hermit crab trading scene before the social media era. Normally, in that era, customers only got their hermit crabs mainly from street vendors. Between 2000 up to 2010, the amount of pet sellers that carried hermit crabs in Indonesia was very limited. After social media era or after 2010, fishermen or hermit crab hunters, wholesalers, retailers, customers or hobbyists, exporters, and foreign buyers or importers are likely interconnected through social medias such as Facebook. When a retailer and or hobbyist showing off their unique or nice colored land hermit crab specimens, it always triggers curiosity among fishermen and wholesalers. Plus, there is a hidden danger that foreign buyers and/or exporters are also tempted to hunt such precious specimens. And for sure, most of the foreign buyers tend to make a big order for the sake of economic shipping costs per unit. This may sometimes lead to excessive hunting, because usually there is only one precious gems or unique hermit crab specimen in terms of their size and/or color patterns per 10 or per 50 hermit crabs. Importers abroad may also interact with retailers and hobbyists in Indonesia. The retailers or hobbyists may ship the order through an exporter legally, but they may also ship illegally to the importer or foreign retail buyers through regular mail or parcels. It does present danger to the hermit crabs being shipped inside, either due to the lengthy journey of the parcels from Indonesia until it arrives at the customer's hand, or the parcel may be intercepted by the custom officers at the destination country because the live animal content appears in the X-ray machine, and the hermit crabs may then face a painful death or being euthanized instead of arriving at the customer's hands. I have introduced the land hermit crab species diversities to the world and Indonesian public since 2005. I published my first book in 2006. The number of hobbyists and sellers did not grow significantly before the social media era. And I think that condition was quite ideal because the land hermit crab demand for sale was quite stable. Yes, there are some exporters who continuously hunted Coenobita perlatus or strawberry land hermit crabs every month. But in that time, the amount of seller did not grow significantly. And the number of fishermen or hermit crab hunters in that era did not grow significantly because they rarely got the chance to interact each other or contacting exporters through social medias. In 2015, an Indonesian community named Kelomang Lovers Indonesia was established on Facebook, and in that era, this group made a dark history by allowing sellers and fishermen who only want to make profit from hermit crab business to join the group. The condition had actually improved when the administrators and moderators realized that the existence of such sellers really downgraded the hermit crab value. Moreover, Facebook has revised their policy. They ban any animal tradings on Facebook. But Facebook's restriction on animal sales isn't effective in my opinion, because Facebook system quite often does not properly respond on our report when we see clearly a profile make hermit crab buying and selling offers. Some groups on social media do give education materials to the members, but in reality, there are many Indonesian Facebook hermit crab groups who do not put hermit crab care education as the core. Instead, they make the group to facilitate buyers and sellers as the main purpose. When you educate and promote a kind of new pet, in this term is land hermit crab, there will be always two consequences. First, additional people who will care more about hermit crabs and conservation, or considering them not as a throwaway pets. Second, additional people who only consider hermit crabs as source of lucrative business and trigger massive and continuous exploitation. Those two consequences had also happened in mid-2000s when I educate Indonesian people about land hermit crabs and their interesting aspects. In that time, the massive exploitation target was Genopita perlatus or strawberry land hermit crabs that could still be abundantly found from Sumatra's outlying islands. The same thing had also happened around 2015 when Kelomang Lovers Indonesia or KLI were established and opened the gate to sailors and fishermen to enter the group. In that case, the admin and moderators were not selective enough in accepting joining requests. Plus, in that time, animal selling had not been banned from Facebook. And it happened for the third time in 2021. And unfortunately, the victim was one of the new species that I had discovered in 2011, which was Genopita chelebensis or Genopita patsiae. It was because somebody who was a member of Kelomang Lovers Indonesia spread out an information about the existence of this particular new land hermit crab color pattern in a group that facilitated sellers, exporters, and fishermen to search for customers on Facebook. See this picture. Somebody in Korea who continuously imported land hermit crabs was searching for hermit crab supply from Indonesia, especially Genopita perlatus. And a seller from Surabaya deliberately showed off a picture of Genopita chelebensis on the reply section. Poaching and excessive hunting or collecting actually come in one package. If in social medias, buying and selling animals are not strictly banned. In this case, on Facebook, the system is not sensitive enough for sentence or words containing buying or selling offers. Even sometimes when we report a posting that clearly offering hermit crabs, the Facebook administrator did not take any action to take the posting down. The middle and low income class in my country are always being the source of excessive hunting. They never have any sense of protecting the natural resource, such as some newly discovered species. And for the sake of money, they tend to show off on social medias by exposing the current abundance of hermit crabs in their region and promising continuous supply to exporters. Both excessive hunting on legal species and poaching on protected land hermit crab species are triggered by people, either by hobbyists or by communities, whose members like to show rare collections on social medias. Actually, this is our job to eradicate the existence of any groups on Facebook that facilitate land hermit crab buying and selling. Our effort to eradicate such groups may start from reporting them to the Facebook administrator. Please do not hesitate to ban people like this from joining our groups, because they are only benefiting your groups to get more information about hermit crabs and to find potential new customers or importers in another country. Take a look on this picture. A guy from Indonesia attempted to get supply of these golden-colored land hermit crabs from a buying and selling group on Facebook. This is really miserable that this guy has boasted too much about the existence of this color morph, probably Genopita patsiae, and it has led some hunters mercilessly eagerly hunt the golden-colored hermit crabs, which is temporarily nicknamed golden pincher, from the habitat to be exported to China. Somebody has even reported to me that he had witnessed some vegetations where those hermit crabs were nesting had been destroyed by the poachers or hunters. On another occasion, the same person also advertised the 2 new species that I have recently discovered, even when the scientific paper was still in progress. Poachers, for example for Cunibita purpureus, see the lucrative opportunities from social medias or in this case, Facebook's buying and selling groups. Although Facebook has been technically banning animal sales or advertisement for transactions, there have been at least 2 or 3 occasions in the news from 2023 up to 2025 when poachers were caught poaching and carrying Cunibita purpureus in the Okinawa prefecture of Japan. Poachers then sell to a wholesale in China. Then the hermit crabs were carried by land transportation to Vietnam. And then from Vietnam, the hermit crabs are distributed to the domestic dealers and to several wholesale dealers in Southeast Asia, including into Thai and Malaysian wholesalers. That's the story why last year some hobbyists in Indonesia could get Cunibita purpureus. Here are some pictures of Cunibita purpureus that had been poached from the Okinawan prefecture in 2024 and sold by an Indonesian dealer. The seller actually did not import this species in large amount. He only fulfilled a demand from retail hobbyists. Most of them are members of a hermit crab enthusiast community around Jakarta, while some are members of other hermit crab enthusiast communities in Indonesia. Selling illegal or poached animal is considered normal activities in the community where he joins in. Poaching were probably done by Chinese nationals who did wholesale transaction to a dealer in Vietnam. The Vietnamese dealer sold some to a retailer in Malaysia, who also regularly imported coconut crabs and land hermit crabs illegally from Indonesia. And finally, the Malaysian dealer sold some Cunibita purpureus to the Indonesian retail seller. The Malaysian supplier himself has no difference. One day he asked me if I could ship some Birgus latro to him through an illegal transshipper in Batam Island. It is an island in Indonesian territory which is very close to Singapore and Malaysia. He has regularly practiced this illegal method to import hermit crabs and coconut crabs into Malaysia using boats from Batam Island to some place in peninsular Malaysia. This is actually our task to eradicate the existence of any groups on Facebook that facilitate land hermit crab buying and selling. Our effort to eradicate such groups may start from reporting them to the Facebook administrator. Please be aware to people like what I am showing now in this screenshot who only consider hermit crabs as the source of income and more or less encouraging massive and continuous catching. Be aware as well to people who manage or become administrators and moderators of land hermit crab groups that facilitate buying and selling on Facebook. Beware that such people may have many tactics by making fictive profile on Facebook with weird names and non-human profile photo. It would be better if you reject their joining requests or kick them immediately from your group if any of them has joined your hermit crab care and education group. Do not hesitate to ban such people because they are only benefiting from your groups to get more information about hermit crabs and to find potential new customers or importers. Thank you very much for watching my presentation. I will be happy to help you when you suspect that somebody or a profile in your group or in your group's joining request is only a poacher, hermit crab hunter, or a seller that will only solicit order from your group members.